when I was really young, somebody said, still small voice can't be heard because of all the voices from the past. And it hadn't even occurred to me until I was talking to somebody. And what is that? Still small voice. I'm thinking about another quote. I think it's Leonard Cohen said, "There's a crack in everything. That's how the light gets in." Something like that. And it's like when it was seen by no one, that there was no self to realize that all there is this. And that, I would say, put a crack in my heart. And the light was able to get in. And this light, or this still small voice, can be called love. Unconditional love. And then what happened was, it was like God put his fingers in that crack and just pulled it wide open. And then all the light just came flooding in. Like a tsunami of love. And that seemingly happened over time. The emptiness was so powerful in the beginning. It was like absolute nothing. Just the appearances. You know, it was clear that everything was empty of a center, a doer. Empty of a person. I saw clearly in an experience once during an argument. It was like an out-of-body experience. And what I saw was two people, just... And she was saying what she was supposed to say, what was in her program to say. And I couldn't say anything else other than what I was programmed to say. And it was so clear that speaking happens. Arguments arise. But there's no one doing that, because I just saw there was no choice. So, these mind-blowing things that would occur I would think, what else could be revealed when it's already seen that it's just this wholeness, this unfolding, this flow of life with no one in it. Well, I guess what I'm saying is there was a deepening, but it can't be taught. It can't be learned. It wasn't in a book. It wasn't in a non-duality talk. Even the folks that do talk about this love couldn't learn it from them. It was only when that crack seemed to be ripped open, my heart was ripped open. There's no better next. This isn't found in the next. You know, it's been said many times, but it does seem like the absence of an individual allowed for the presence of love. And the seeing that maybe it's not consciousness that's fundamental. Maybe it's love. Imbued in all things. I guess what I'm trying to say is this love underlines everything, undergirds everything, is always present. Always present. I guess if the still small voice was actually saying something, the mantra would be, I love you. I love you. I love you. Or just love, love, love. Sorry, there might be a little bit of silence in these videos because you know, it's like when I was young, I heard a story about 3 demons. And, well, I'll put it in these terms, give you an updated version. The 3 demons, they wanted to hide this still small voice. They didn't want anybody to find peace of mind. They didn't want this undeniable presence to be realized. So, the first one says, let's put it at the bottom of the ocean. Way, way down, way past where anyone can go. The other 2 said, no, they'll figure out how to get down there and find it. So the second one said, well, we'll put it at the top of the highest mountain. This still small voice said, no, they'll figure out how to get up there. And then the third one said, I know what we'll do. We'll chop it up into tiny pieces and we'll put a little bit inside of everyone. And they'll never think to look there. And we'll just cover it up with all kinds of shit. Like, how about a sense of being a separate individual? So, that's what happened. When I heard that story, they said, you got to go where God is. It's an inside job. I never found God inside for the reasons I guess I described. Of course, this is all a concept. It's a story. I'm making something up. But in light of these apparent experiences I've had, it kind of is a way to make sense out of it, a way to explain it, I guess. So I spent all those years searching for this peace of mind, for this unconditional love that was inside that I didn't know how to tap into. So when the self died, so to speak, and that little crack formed, and that crack just continued to widen and widen, and this light, love, peace that passes all understanding, of course it can't be understood. This is not an intellectual exercise, thank God, because I'd be in trouble. So that search for peace of mind and all that, it wasn't that I was looking in the wrong place. It wasn't even the fact that I was looking. But it seems that because there was a looker, again, it's conceptual, but I used to hear it's not about addition, it's about subtraction. I thought that meant all kinds of things, like simplify my life but there is a desire for that too, for more quiet, for more just seems to fit with this. But can you hear the birds over the traffic? To me, I guess a deepening is the traffic gets quieter and the birds get louder. When, I guess at one point in my life, all there was traffic. But the birds were there, just couldn't hear them. This isn't about having good emotions, good feelings, better experiences. It's not about being happy all the time. What I'm trying to say is can't use words like beyond or even this underneath, but underneath seems to make the most sense. I could be crying, but simultaneously at total peace. I think I wanted these qualities when I felt there was an I to have these qualities. Like this sort of unflappable experience of bliss. And you'll never have that. You'll never get that. But it's there. And it has nothing to do with you. It's always been there. Unshakable love, peace. It's self-shining. It's like the sun. And there's no shutting it off. This is grace. Because you don't have to be worthy